Alright, welcome back to your first Chrono Trigger speedrun. And we last left off, we just took out Melfix, otherwise known as Retinite, and we're gonna pop right into the Epoch, and we're gonna head up right past the Black Omen, towards Ozzy's Fort. I should mention some backups. If Luca didn't get Flare, this may be, when you're a beginner, you might get extra encounters, so she'll probably get Flare anyway, but if for some reason Luca didn't get Flare, it's required for this next fight. So one thing you can do is go to the Black Omen, and then you can ice to these guys. Don't go in the door. But that should give you some extra TP right there. So that's one backup. Let me... Alright, so, and then you just leave back to the Epoch here. So don't go in the Black Omen yet, because we're not ready for that. But that's one backup. That'll give you some TP. Also, since we're in 600 AD, you remember the ghosts we took out? There are more ghosts in here on the right side. And so you can take these guys out. There's 3 different encounters in here. I think you can fire 2 on both Luca and Magus, and it should kill. You might want Prison Spectacles back on Magus first as an option for more damage. But yeah, that's kind of the quick backups if you need to get TP for Flare. Because once you get Flare, we are ready for Omega Flare, which is what we're going to start using for a lot of these bosses going forward. So at Ozzy's Fort, we're going to do a quick menu outside. We're going to go Robo goes Blue Gemstone, and it should be at the bottom here. And Luca goes Prism Spectacles, which is now also at the bottom here. And then Magus goes Sunglasses, which is now at the bottom here. Pop out, pop in, Shelter, pop out, and we're ready. So remember how we came in here before, and we took out Slash and Flee, and we got like the chest trap to like bring health down, and then we got Magus's gear, and then we left because we didn't finish. Well, it's time to finish. And all we're going to do for this fight is Ozzy plus Flea and Slash together. All we're going to do is do Omega Flare. So you're going to Omega Flare, it'll kill Slash and Flea. And then you're going to use Luca to Megaton Bomb on Ozzy to finish it. So it's a really simple fight now because we have Omega Flare. I should also mention that Omega Flare requires the blue gemstone to be equipped by somebody in the party. So, Megaton Bomb. There you go. So you saw that menu we just did where we gave Robo the blue gemstone. So that's why. Enables Omega Flare. All right, we're grabbing this speed ring. We don't care about the other chest. And then get prepared for just a simple attack here. Don't auto battle. Oh, I mean, you can auto battle after the attack. Just the default target is Ozzy, so you don't want to auto battle that because he will counterattack. All right, and we're coming back up here. And the kitty will take care of Ozzy for us to finish this split. And that is Ozzy's fort. Put to rest. All right, as soon as we come out here, we're gonna head to Fiona, which is basically back to where we were with Melfix. So Fiona, now that we've taken care of Melfix here, we can talk to Fiona, and Robo's still in the lead here on purpose. You can grab these mid-ethers. I don't think they're required at this point, but good to have. So you'll turbo talk to Fiona, Robo will agree to stay, and then he's gonna plow the fields, and we're gonna go meet him in the present. And we'll go into the shrine, and you can just toggle turbo on him, and they'll have a nice campfire scene here. A little bit of a break, but be ready because we are gonna have to move with Luca after a little bit. Okay, with Luca, we are gonna go to this right screen, and there's a portal. And of course, we're going back to the past. We're gonna save her mother, something she couldn't do when she was a kid. And note that you don't have to save her mother to be a valid run, but it's faster. Okay, password is Laura. Okay, and then we saved her mother. All right, so when you come through here, you want to approach Robo from the bottom. This is a minor thing, but because it's gonna, when you touch Robo, it's gonna put Luca towards the bottom to approach him. So if you start that way, it'll be less of a dialogue there. So just a little bit of dialogue here. We get the green dream, and then that's the split. And then I have good news, friends. We are ready to enter the Black Omen. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Black Omen in parts, so I think we could start there on this video. So first things first, you want equipment, and you want to, if you pop into Chrono here, then you hit the LB, you'll probably be at Ayla, and you can give her the speed ring, which is probably at the bottom. That's the only equipment for this menu. Then we're doing party, Chrono for Magus, and that's our party for now. Then we're popping in, and we're doing a shelter, popping out again, and doing battle speed to 5. So yeah, we're doing battle speed 5 for the Black Omen. And then we should be ready to go. So Black Omen is up here, right up here, and we're coming in here. And just like we did before, as I showed the backup, you're just gonna come in here and hit these with ice 2. All right, I'm going in. We're gonna be met by the Queen. And she's gonna sick one of her mutants on us right away. Mega Mutant. We're just gonna Omega Flare. Omega Flare once and he dead. And if you're equipped correctly, that chaos shouldn't do anything to you. That's it. So I think one time I forgot to do a prismatic helm equip or something, or I did an equip wrong, and somebody got confused there because of that chaos. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of the first check here for status that we should everybody should have a status helm. Magus has the Gloom helm, everybody else has prismatic helms, so that they can avoid any status issues. Alright, next up we're going to change party, and we're just going to bring Ayla in for Magus. And we're gonna escape this next fight. It's another one where there's a counter, so it's better to have auto battle off. Now this one, you pop into this room here, and if you just kind of go up, you can avoid this encounter completely. And we're gonna skip this next one. These goons are a pain in the butt, by the way. If you ever have to kill these goons, you want to do a flare and a fire too. So Luca flare, Magus fire too. But in this case, we're escaping, but we take this moment here to set charm on Ayla. So I'm escaping right now, so I'm in her menu. And so I'm gonna hit charm and auto battle. And now for the next fight, she's already ready to go on charm. So for the next fight, she's got a speed ring. She's max speed out. So she's the first one to go. So we can actually turbo into the next one. The next few fights, we can turbo charm. And what's gonna happen is this next fight, we wanna charm a golden earring. The fight after that, we want to charm a speed capsule, and the fight after that, we want to charm a speed capsule. So this next fight, we don't have to do the fight. We just have to get the charm. But it's possible that you charm a turbo ether instead, and so you do have to be mindful of that. We need the golden helm, no matter what. So if you get a turbo ether, I don't think you can try again on that same mob. I forget. Worst case, you would... I think there's 2 of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Alright, what do we get? We got the golden earring, so I'm just going to escape. Alright, so, but see how there's 2 syncrites? One on the left, one on the right. If you get a turbo ether, then try to charm the right one as well, and try to get the golden earring. I said golden earring. Now, you notice that everybody's kind of low health a little bit here. This is also a spot here where you could do like a safety save, safety shelter. It doesn't. When I was first learning the run, this is a good spot for that, especially when you're not so sure about the next couple fights. So the next couple fights you can't run from, and so the script is charm to get a speed capsule, and then Luca flare. But you saw Luca's health was really low there, so that's why we wanted to be sure we're ready for that. Alright, we're charming, we're getting a speed capsule. Alright, and then we're flaring. And this next fight is the exact same fight. So same thing as before. If you don't get a speed capsule, try charming the right one. Alright, now this next room, you're going to walk in and the eye is either going to be open or closed. You can get the skip if the eye is closed. And so we'll do a room transition until we get the eye closed. Okay, eye closed. I'm going to come right up here. And so now we're in the safe zone here. So now this next one, you just kind of tap up until you kind of see the eyes, and then once you see them start moving, you can move up and past them. Now you'd think you'd be able to do something about this one as well. Unfortunately, you cannot skip this one. Yeah, I think there's a trigger completely blocking the way, so you cannot skip that one. All right, this next one is a little bit of a time skip. If you don't get some of these skips, it's fine. You just escape the fight. It totally works. This one is kind of weird because it's dependent on whether the metal mutant is looking at you or not. So, all right, we're gonna attempt it. So we're gonna go here, and then you kind of come around here. There, we got it. So we see how this guy down here was like looking to the left when we rolled in front of him. If he's looking down, oh, and we got it. In fact, let's see if we can. I think I can get the autosave here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's try this again. So, all right. Oh, yeah, okay, great. Like, I swear I never get the skip. Because if he's looking down instead of the left, then he just sees you walk right in front of him and you can't not get it. So, this one, just escape. All right, and then we're up to the pre-elevator room. So in here, we're going to do a mid-ether. It's either 1 or 2 mid-ethers. I'm gonna do 2 mid-ethers on Luca here. And then we're gonna do speed capsules on Luca. So that's 2 speed capsules and then 2 strength capsules on Robo. And then final one is party, and we're putting Magus back in. Now, in the Black Omen, we have these elevator fights, and they can be random. So the ideal case is the first elevator that you do is 0 encounters. Possible, not probable. And then, but it could be 0 to 3, I think, up to 3 encounters. And then the second elevator, you want at least 1 encounter. Because that's the amount of XP, not TP, that Luca needs to survive the levels lasers. So if you, sorry, we're getting ahead of ourselves, but if you don't get that one, let's say you get 0 encounter elevator here, and then later on you get a 0 encounter elevator again, then we can't do the bat skip, and we have to take the goon fight to get that XP. So just keep that in mind. I'll talk about it again when we get there. This first set of elevator fights can be 0, it's totally fine, but most likely RNG-wise, it will have encounters. Also, all of these encounters, Luca is going to flare. Oh, we got 0 encounter elevator. Okay, 0 encounter elevator. So yeah, if you get encounters here, Luca's gonna flare. The only weird one is the goons, and that's the flying bat gargoyle dudes we saw earlier. Flare doesn't kill them, unfortunately, and so you also have to Magus Fire too to do the final kill on those guys. So they're the most pain in the butt. So coming out of the elevator, this is another weird one. If you, on the next screen, if you're not holding right and up at the same time, you will trigger an encounter. So just keep that in mind. So we're gonna go up and then hold right up, and then go straight up here. So yeah, so we're avoiding some encounters here. Actually, what other encounters are there? Okay, yeah, there's one right there. And then this one here is the one we're avoiding by holding right up, so. All right, anyways, let's restart that screen. Actually, can I restart? Yeah, I think I can restart. Hold right up. Yeah, there we go. So hold right up and then go straight up to the wall, and you're fine here. Is there anything here? Nothing here. There is one here. There's a couple ways of doing this. Let's look at this. I think if you go over here, no. There's a couple ways to skip this one. One is just walking. But I think there's another way to do it. Let's see. Is it like over here? No, where the heck? Actually, what does the note say? What's the note say for the skip here? Yeah, it says walk off to the right. So the old way of doing the skip was just to walk, and you can still walk. What does this say? Oh, also, I haven't looked at the notes in a while. This chest apparently is a Mega Elixir. I never picked this chest, but it's optional, but a good one to have for an extra Mega Elixir. We get several Mega Elixirs along the way as well. Bonk on bottom right corner of the carpet, then up to avoid. Okay, so bonk. Bonk. That looks like the right spot. Oh, it is. Okay. All right, cool. I learned something. Yeah, if you walk here, that works too. And then after the carpet, you can run again. But yeah, this is the... All right, so if you come in here and then bonk. Nice. I'm gonna have to try that on my next run. All right, this one just stay close to the wall. And I like to kind of let that wall... Is there one here? Yeah, okay, that's why. I like to let that wall guide me. So I just straight up here, and then you hit this wall, and you just, if you hold up, it'll guide you up past this encounter that's right there. So there's one here. This one you come up and you want Magus's head to line up with the top of this square, and then you can go left. So yeah, pretty simple one. And it is somewhat pixel perfect, so just be mindful. Now, we don't need these first 2 chests, but these other 4 chests we're gonna grab. Ignore the news. And then we're going in here. Also enjoy the Black Omen music. It's got the grooves. This is another counterattack, dude. These guys counterattack really bad, so do not auto battle through the escape. Then we got some Gatos here. You can just auto battle escape here. All right, this next encounter is fucked up and freaking annoying. I find if you're down here and you kind of go over here and then hold up here, you can usually get past him. But see, otherwise he kind of follows you as you come up. And so if you change direction, he will follow you. So let's show that. Okay. Yeah, anyways. So yeah, so my thing is, the thing that always works for me is after taking these guys, after escaping these guys, I kind of slightly go to the left and then up. Oh, and he got me. Let's try it again. If you get it, it's not a big deal. It's just time loss. All right, so, okay, there you go. Yeah, there's a little bit of timing factor. So this one has another timing thing. This one's a little harder to time right. If you get, like I said, all these, if you get them, you just escape them. But you just want to kind of get in between one of these. Nope. And if you get stuck on the door, then you're going to get the encounter, but that's fine. Now this one is another eye open, eye close thing. Okay, so if they're both closed like that, you can run past them. If one is open, you can kind of push on it. And so don't hit A, but hold right or left until it goes to sleep. So, and sometimes that can be faster, but sometimes just taking the encounter and escaping is still faster. So this one, we're just gonna escape. These are the goons I was talking about. And then another Mega Elixir there. These guys will escape again. We're going down here. It's funny, you'll see these guys pop up, but nothing will happen until you get over here. And then another one of these Heckran looking dudes shows up. Like I said, don't attack while escaping, because he has a bad counterattack. Okay, and then don't move, just you can kind of bump down slightly and see the next screen, and you see oh yeah, that's what we're trying to avoid. So this this guy, if you can bump down at the right timing, then you can completely skip him. I think it's because my timing was off because I stopped when these guys popped up. Oops, there's the counterattack. Yeah, really bad counterattack. All right, we're gonna go like this because we know. All right, so he's pointing down. I'm gonna grab this chest, which is a speed capsule, and then we can completely like watch him turn around and just stay behind him kind of thing. Another speed capsule over here. And we're going up the teleport beam. All right, these skips. This one you just want to stay high. That one works fine. This is an elixir, you don't need it. It's just extra. Here you just want to go to the top and then down the middle. And these, you do need these chests. So this is a speed capsule. And there's a couple of ones that the easiest one to do here is to go high. But you can also do this one if you get it aligned right through the middle here. And then this one's another mega elixir here. All right, I think we're at a good stopping point here. This is about halfway point for Black Omen. So I'm gonna wait and do the rest for the next video.